Have you ever heard of the 50% rule? What's up, my friends? I'm Keith Kalfas, and I've learned a bunch of very powerful little lessons about running a service business and pertaining to money. And what I want to talk about here is the 50% rule. This is something that it's changed my business, and it got me out of a one-bedroom apartment and being trapped financially. And here it is. I'll just make it simple. 50% rule. So if you're ever gonna quote a job or a project and you feel a little unsure about the pricing and what your profit margins are going to be, well, the 50% rule is a 50% profit margin. So before you give the customer a price or send over the quote, allow yourself an extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I've even sat in my truck for 20 minutes, and while the customer, I said, hey, I'll be back in a few minutes if I'm giving a quote on the spot, and go through all the math and make sure that you're making at least a 50% gross, not net, but 50% gross profit margin on any project that you quote out. So let's just say you're quoting a job for, well, you don't know what the price is going to be, but you do all the math, and it's say, well, it's going to cost me time, labor, materials, overhead, administrative costs. Take all of the costs, and say it costs you, right when I'm making a video, say it's going to cost you $2,500 total to perform the job and get the entire job done. That's what it's going to cost. You need to take that and times that by 2, so you have to charge $5,000 for the job. That equals a 50% gross profit margin. Now, obviously, whatever your profit margin is, you net, but then you have to pay personal income taxes, or you might have payroll or any of that stuff. I'm not going to get into any of that here, but so let's say a job's going to cost you $1,000. You got to charge $2,000. If it's going to cost you $500, it's got to charge $1,000. If it's going to cost you $20, you got to charge $40. If it's going to charge $50, you got to charge $100. This is very, very, very simple math. Think about the 50% rule. Burn it in your mind. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other rules or any experiences about this. And this has helped me tremendously, because I was about to give a customer a price and say, like, this is going to be $5,500 to do this landscape. We're going to rip out the front yard and reinstall some new bushes and put some rocks and trim these things up. And then all of a sudden I said, hey, customer, give me a few minutes, or let me, I'm going to go sit in my truck. And I've come back and I realized it was $6,200. So I was $700 under, just because I didn't go by the 50% rule. So I made sure I did that and went out, got the job done, and then a couple things went wrong, and I ended up only making a 38% profit margin, even though I did the 50% rule. So think about if I would have just told the customer $5,500 and totally underbid myself, right? And anybody can say anything they want to say. You watch my videos, or anybody's videos where you give out pricing and numbers. One person will be like, you're an idiot, you're totally undercharging, how do you even survive, you're a bottom feeder. And the next person will be, you're a scam artist and a rip-off, how do you sleep at night charging the customer so much? And then another person is like, you can't even run a profitable business. It's like, this is purely subjectively based on your business, but I know that the 50% rule is very powerful. So thanks for watching this video, and let me know in the comments below.